Good evening. It is the 21st of May. It's Monday. It's about, what's the time? It's about half 7. It's the day we have a look at what's coming out next week, really. Normally I would pile into you with all my pickups, but I have had a very quiet week. I've literally got two things coming in the post that should have been here today, and they haven't arrived. Sod's law, innit? Oh, excuse me. But it's a good idea. Go through what's. I'm just going to re-highlight what's actually out today, because there is a shitload of stuff out today and there's some good stuff in there. So if you haven't, poked up your ears and seen what's coming out, you're going to miss some good stuff today. Next week's looking good, but June's looking huge. I'm loving the look of June. And even when we're going into July, there's still some good stuff coming. Let's get straight into what's come out today. Coco's out. My copy was supposed to be in the post, yet, and arrived. So yet again, I'm going to have to be waiting. But it's available 3D Blu-ray, and there's still some steelbooks left at Zabby. Okay, very colourful film, looks really good. Big Paulie picked his up ages ago. I think he got one from America and one from Germany. He's got a couple of different ones, I think. So jealous again of you, Big Paulie, you bloody. I'm gonna have to come and rob your house. And the Matrix 4K came out today. I literally have not got the money to justify that one. I really, really, really want it, but I have to put my kid first, you know. There's bit she needs this week. I cannot justify picking that up this week, so I will do without. When, like I said before, if you're my age, you know this film, The Grifters, the John Cusack one. That's out today as well. That's quite cool. The 4K steelbooks for the Jurassic Park series have come out on Zoom today as well. Was it Zavi? Zavi or Zoom? One of them's doing it. Three Billboards at Ebbing, Missouri. That's the one that won all the Oscars. That has come out today. That's come out quite fast as well. And there is a steelbook as well as, I think it's 4K and normal Blu-rays out on that one. The third iteration in about the past 2 years of Raging Bulls come out today. That's available as a steelbook and normal again. There's not really much different in the cuts, but they've done it again. So if you like it, buy it. The Commuter, Liam Neeson. It's one I'll be staying away from unless it's cheap. But that's me. That's coming out as 4K steelbook and normal Blu-ray again. Insidious: The Last Key. Everyone says it's the shittest one out of the four, but I'm a completionist, so I'll have to get it at some point. So that came out today. The Post, which is Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep, supposed to be a good thriller. That came out today. The steelbooks for Wanted, and the artwork smacks ass on that one. Have a look on Zavi and check out the artwork for the Wanted steelbook. That's come out as well as the new Braveheart steelbook. Both those arrived today. And the war one with the horses, 12 Strong, that came out today finally. I think it's Chris Hemsworth. I do like the look of that. And there is one slight going off on a tangent here. For some reason, Thursday, that steelbook that I showed on my Facebook page of Vertigo, the real multicolour cover, that's out this Thursday. Why it's out on a different day to everything else will just piss people off, I imagine. But that does look quite good as well. So that's, to me, is the main stuff that's coming out in today. Okay, so any of those worth picking up, go see what bargains you can find. But we always have a look at next week as well. Come next week as well, obviously we'll go into what's coming out the first week of June, but I'll also tell you everything coming out in July that's been announced, because there's some major stuff coming out in July. June's going to be an expensive month because they've re-released the Game of Thrones and there's some amazing box sets. Oh, they've done it in 4K for Series 1. I'm not paying 50 quid for that. Not hoping how. Sorry if I seem a bit spaced out today. I've been in a lot of pain. A lot of pain with my back today. I've barely moved all day, so it's a struggle just to get upstairs to do this video today. So I'll try and perk up a bit, but I'm in a lot of pain at the moment. So what's out next week? Early Man. This is the Aardman animation one. It was showing on Sky and in the cinema at the same time. And you've seen Early Man in their advertising. It's Aardman Animation. You know they're the best. You know they're the best. And they've announced that they're doing Chicken Run 2. So, yeah, we've got to see that. That'll be available as Blu-ray and a 4K. Haven't seen a steelbook around. There might be one around, but I haven't seen it yet. A 4K version of Fury is coming out next week as well. Now, Brad Pitt, you know that's a bloody brilliant film. Brutal. Really good. I can't imagine. I mean, the colours are going to pop like anything in that film. It's quite a dark film, so that might be worth picking up. Finally, after what, over a year extra of waiting because of the accident, the third Maze Runner Death Cure is coming out. That's going to be 4K and Blu-ray, and I think there's a 3D one sniffing around as well, but I haven't found it yet. I enjoyed the first two films. I've owned them as steelbooks as well, but I went back to originals because the steelbooks just were selling for so much money. I sold them on. Downsizing. It's the one with Matt Damon. I really want to see this. Reviews have been mixed. Like, you know, the story goes nowhere near the end, but I want to see it because I like the look of it. Don't know about anybody else. And lastly, next week, the thriller, horror, spooky Winchester with Helen Mirren. We know how we feel about Helen Mirren. That's out next week as well. So there's some good titles coming out next week. So, you know, some things that are, in my opinion, are really worth your money. That's just to take you through a few of the bits that were coming out for next week. Just to let you know, let's get that face back a bit. My top 10 for tomorrow is Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a look at how cheap people can get a hold of these, what kind of sets are going, what series sets you can get, what's coming out in a couple of weeks, so you can get an idea of the prices of these as well to see how you want to do it. If you really want to collect it, how cheap can you do it, or versus the version of it, you know, the artwork, etc., what you want to get. My top 10 is going to be based upon Game of Thrones tomorrow. So if you're any kind of Topper fan, tune in and I'll do my best to find it as cheap as possible all over the place for you guys, all right? The last thing I want to remind you guys today is, of course, my competition. I didn't double up this week simply because it's costing too much postage. The first one is I went for a scary thrillery. We have the fourth kind, and that's that Jola Milovic, Resident Evil bird. Nice bit of abduction by aliens there. And the other one, I went childish, but I still kept it 3D. Hugo in 3D. Now, the picture quality on that is quite impressive. Wasn't the biggest fan of the film, but at the end of the day, it's Martin Scorsese, so it can't be that bad. That's my two prizes. You know how to enter. You must be a subscriber. I now have 134. Well, happy. Welcome to everyone who subscribed to me. I really am happy about that. Let's keep it going. I'm starting to ponder whether I will do a bigger giveaway when I hit 150 or 200 subscribers, because when I hit 100, I gave away the 30th anniversary Back to the Future box set as an extra prize. Now the next one's gonna have to be a bigger one, isn't it? So I'm kind of setting myself a challenge, just how much can I give away in one go. So tell your friends, tell your mates, tell them get them to subscribe and talk to me. If you want to enter my competitions, you must subscribe. You then go onto Facebook, befriend me on there. I'll always contact you first. You know, you say yes, I accept, etc. Then just ask me which competition you want to be put in for, and I will make sure it's done every week. Winners are contacted on the Facebook page as well, on Messenger, of course. So the guy who won all four a couple of weeks back, I actually video called him, which I think he really enjoyed, and in return he actually did an opening video. He unboxed it for in front of everybody, so I was really appreciative of that. That's it for now. I mean, it's a nice short one, only 8 minutes long. The one thing I'm not doing today is a review, because of how I've been feeling the weekend. I didn't really watch anything of any merit. It's mainly just crappy telly. I think the next one I'm going to want to watch is probably Coco, so we'll see how that goes as soon as it actually arrives. My last thing is to remind everybody, get on my Facebook page every couple of days or so, because what I do also, it's not just about what I'm collecting. I do all the announcements of when I find out what's coming out. You know, oh, this steelbook's due in 2 months' time. They've just announced it. I always whack all the artwork I can and details on that I can. So if you're looking for the latest news on Blu-rays, latest releases, latest stuff that's coming to America that could come over here, you'll hear about it on my Facebook page. So if you like that kind of thing as well, please befriend me. All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll get this uploaded as soon as I can. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's supposed to be warm. Take care.